For me, depending on the job type, will determine what my base rate is, and my base rate is determined by how many people is there. We're doing an interview. I need 3 people. I need a camera guy, I need an audio guy, I need a producer / director / making sure people ain't going in and outdoors. So if you're coming to me and say we need to film an interview, that base rate start with 3 people. Your minimum is a base rate of 3 people. There's nothing to talk about. I'm not asking you whether or not I'm going to have the right amount of people on set. I'm telling you, for us to come out and do it, it's going to start at an area where I got to bring 3 people, period. Now we can go from there. We can build from there, but that is what your base rate is. If you're asking me just to come get B-roll, no audio, we can start at a base rate of 1 person. That's a different product. But having that worked in already in your base rate helps the client understand this is different than that. This requires more people. If you're getting a transmission done on your car, the price that they're going to give you include all the people they're going to need to help pull that transmission. It ain't going to be just one guy. So that's already factored into the price. So for each type of service you offer, you need to have that built into your price, your base price, and not just a one-man team for everything. There's no way I can shoot a live event, even if it's with 1 camera and I got 1 guy there. Why would I make my job harder? Because when my job is easy, I can concentrate on quality. I've had times where I haven't had enough people on set and there was stuff in the background we didn't catch. There was sound we didn't catch, humming and buzzing, or not only a guy listening to audio, but a guy making sure that the wording from the actor is correct or the talent. You know, it may have been a situation they sent us a script, we covered B-roll, and now I get here and that's changed. Well, we don't have B-roll for that. You know, you got to be mindful of that. Tim says, quick question, inflation is reality. Who here is raising prices on certain things or just keeping things as is? You should be raising prices every year regardless of inflation. Prices should not always stay the same. Don't be afraid to go up on prices. The only person complaining about inflation is those who can't pay it. Netflix is still going to go up an extra $1 or $2 every other year. It is what it is. Like, things will continue to get expensive. As a business owner, that's not a bad thing. In fact, I'm going to increase my prices based off where I think inflation will be between now and the next time I can increase my prices. I'm not going to increase my prices for inflation of today, because then you're already behind the curve. Where do I think things will be in 2025? That's where my prices are going. If you're really good at what you do, people will buy it. How many projects should you make before going after clients? Okay, it depends. Are those projects all within the niche that you plan on going in? If they're not, they're of no use. If I want to be a baker, that's like saying, how many items should I cook before I go full-time as a baker? Well, if you're cooking 3 burgers, boiling 2 hot dogs, and baking 1 cake, how are there other things other than baking that cake helping you? Unless you understand, what am I trying to do? And then you're doing things in that industry, everything else is useless. It doesn't matter how good of a golfer or basketball player is. He needs to be good at basketball.
So let me guess, your passion is this, and you want to attract this or this, so you can make more of this, but your portfolio or demo reel is not this. I've worked for these companies in the past. When it comes to finding a job or getting the attention of potential clients, a demo reel or portfolio with random clips and music won't cut it. And that's why I created this. The 5 key steps for creating an effective demo reel that converts. It's an online course designed to show you how to market your skills and past experience and create a video portfolio that's designed to blow away your competition and 10x your results. Remember, if you can't tell your story, how do you expect someone to hire you to effectively tell their story? Enroll today at FlashFilm Academy. It's time to turn passion into profit.
Cameron, Ty, I'm an audio guy coming over to Video World. I plan on producing music videos as content for organizations. Would the master course help me with this? Yes, it'll help you by telling you that music videos may not be the route to go. However, if we can tweak that. I'm going to show you how we're going to tweak that, right? Let me show you how we're going to tweak that. I'm going to show you, this is a gym alert, and I got to give it a minute to settle in. All my music video guys that want to shoot music videos and switch over that, in business, they're called highlight videos, and they work well for events. And companies use them to promote their events, promote their new store openings, promote their locations, promote something fun that they did that they want to invite others to. Now you know, and no one's half the battle. But music videos themselves are not as profitable unless you have a relationship with a record label that has a budget for music videos. If you're talking directly to an artist there's a good chance you're not making no money on it. But knowing that has shifted you from a $300 music video where you're shooting for 3 days, 20 locations, guns in your face, strippers tripping over cameras, liquor all in your lens because they want to do that and all that crap, taking you over to a highlight video that's going to be in one location for 6 to 8 hours that will make you $2,000 to $10,000 at an event that company is probably going to hold annually or quarterly or monthly, which means it keeps bringing you money. There you go. Same skill set, different term, a whole lot more money. Is it wise to market a photo, video content more towards business themselves or market agencies? Agencies, no. Businesses, yes. The biggest payday in photography and videography ain't the pictures. It's the project management. An agency is taking that part and just telling you to take pictures. The paycheck is in managing the project. The paycheck is in working with the client to understand what they need, what works for them, how this has worked in the past, what they may need in the future, understanding their target audience. That's where the money at. Your iPhone can replace you. The money is in the project managing. The money is in working with clients and understanding their needs, their pain points. An agency is doing that for you and saying, go take pictures. It's kind of like, think about basketball. There are athletes that can create their own shot. And then there's guys that's just catch and shoot. There's guys that you can give them the ball and they can score in any point of the court. They can pull up, shoot a 3-pointer. They can work it in the paint. They can dunk on you. Those guys are way more valuable than guys who can only catch and shoot. Not saying they're not valuable, but the greatest basketball players of all time, the Kobes, the Jordans, the LeBrons, were dangerous because they can create their own shot. And they can even make their team better. As a business, you're more valuable when you can manage the complete project. You understand how to work with the client, how to understand their pain points, and you can write the prescription. Ali asks, what are some good services we can add to our structure-based pricing? That depends on what your niche is. That depends on what they value. They have to tell you that. It's not something that any YouTuber or anybody can advise. You have to get that from your beta client, because depending on where you are, what you sell, and who values it will determine what you should offer. So a guy who don't play golf don't give a damn about golf clubs. He don't care about golf shoes. He don't care about the tees, the ball. He don't care about none of that stuff. Somebody who plays golf will pay top dollar for some golf balls that they about to hit off into the woods. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at FlashFilmAcademy.com. You can go to FlashFilmAcademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. You know where to go. Right up in here, somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.